Hi everyone, it's Jacqueline, Heirloom Vintage and Collectibles. Welcome back to the channel. If you are a visitor here and is your first time or even your second time and not a subscriber, please consider subscribing to our channel. And if you are a regular or a subscriber, thank you for returning. You are appreciated. So today I am going to be showing you the haul that I did thrifting on the previous video, which would have been yesterday. And I went into the Goodwill. I hadn't been in quite some time because I've been doing a Haul-A-Palooza for the month of September, so I have not been sourcing. Every once in a while I might go, like you guys saw, the Goodwill's uh, bins, and maybe I've been to some thrift stores, but I have not been sourcing. Anyway, I ended up going to my regular local Goodwill. My daughter just opened up a body sculpting salon, and I am helping her design the salon. So, me being a person who loves vintage, wanted to source a couple things that she said she needed, and we're going to see if they work out in her space. So, with that being noted, you may have saw in the previous video, I did ended up getting this basket. She's going to want to see it. I'm going to get ready. I think whoever had this basket may have painted it, which is kind of a shame in some ways. Um, but I'm going to have to clean it very well. I'm about to do that actually shortly when I'm done with this video. But it's such a cool basket. And, you know, it's more than what I would normally pay. It's a decent basket. But you know, when I go to Goodwill, I try to buy things at a certain rate. But this is something that I paid for because it's going to be used in a business. And I thought it was nice, a wicker basket with the top. And she said she needed something similar to that for towels and things. The next thing that I got, and it was also in the shop along, is this beautiful tin. And I'm sure it's newer, maybe. Let's look at the bottom here. There's the glare again. So this will go in my tin collection, which is behind me or in front of you. Made in Italy from Manufacturing Company Inc., New York. Case, a company that I'm familiar with. And it's a quality tin, actually. It didn't have a price tag on it. They ended up charging me 50 cents. So I'm going to see if this is something. I'm going to take a couple of tins to my daughter to see if she wants any for her salon, which is called Superior Body Sculpting and Fitness, by the way. So that's that. And then I picked up a clipboard. I think these are her colors. You can't really see with the lighting, but I think this is her color. So I'm going to be taking this. We're going to go and do some measuring and organizing things. So take this with me tomorrow for her to see if it's something that'll fit within her decor. This was a really cool, I just happened to see this mug. It was with the mugs, didn't have a price on it. I think they ended up charging me like 99 cents. It does have a mark, which I couldn't read in the store, and I can't read it now. So what I have to do is get my little trusty magnifying glass and see if I can pull that up. Some of you may know that stamp. I do not. But isn't that cool? Look at that base. I don't know what I'm going to do with this exactly. It's a nice quality piece, actually. Um, and I personally do not need a mug. It might get sanitized and put on eBay. So this kind of thing I do sanitize. Some things like the tins that I mentioned the other day, I don't really, I might wipe them down, but that's it. Now, I was excited to get these two. Well, first I found this one, and I'm going to show you the bottom in a second. And it is a glass, which is nothing special, right? And it has the McDonald's signature on it. And when I saw it, I'm like, wow, cool. It would be really nice to get more than one. And I go to the bottom shelf. Now, they're not exactly the same. No, this is this the one I picked up? No, this is the one I found. This is Too Faced, if you can read that. And it's made in France. I thought these were great. I haven't looked them up, but I just can't believe that these would not be some nice collector's items. What I'm trying to find out on this one is where it's made and the year, because as I'm looking, they are a little different, but they're both McDonald's. When did McDonald's have these little guys either in their stores or out in the public? I just don't remember. So I got those beautiful mugs. I saw this classic Avon Dutch Girl, and it's in there. I did open it up in the store. The box is in decent shape. I'll wipe it down a little bit. And the item inside is a little dirty. I don't, let's see if I can open this up now. I should have thought about that. And that was kind of, I have to clean this up. But I am strongly considering gifting this to another reseller who happens to like Avon, as I do. So the top of it was pretty decent, but the body, and it's not cooperating with me as much as I would like. The body is a little worse for wear. You can't see it as well, a little bit. So I'm going to take like a damp cloth or something and wipe it down and see if those marks come off. But it's filled with perfume too, and I might empty it out before I gift it to the individual. Hopefully that I will see tomorrow. What's in there? It's like a button in there. How strange is that? Yeah, I am sort of it's not a germaphobe, but I get squeamish around certain things, like those little dusty things in there. I'm thinking like there's some kind of bugs or insect or something, and I'm not feeling that. So I did end up getting this little sucker. I'm gonna clean her up. I thought it was cute. It's metal. It's $1. I'll most likely either keep this for myself or I will put it in a mystery box of some sort. I just thought it was neat. I liked the part that is metal. I liked the red. Of course, it's costume, but shiny and glitzy. I like it. The next thing was this amber little hand dish. I don't know what it's made from, but it does have some kind of texture within it. You guys can kind of see it a little bit. I have my light on my camera so you could see things a little better. Is it fused glass? It's not real heavy, but it's got weight to it. I loved the color. I'm going to present it to my daughter and see if it's something she could just have, in her salon for whatever. We don't know yet, but if she don't, I have no problem keeping that, and it will get used because I have plenty of earrings that'll go in there. And then I have this little guy, and it was like, what is the point? Well, 50 cents for one thing. That's how people become hoarders, by the way. But this was a cute metal partridge or some kind of bird of some sort, and I don't know where it would go, but I just felt it, and I will keep it for myself. Okay, guys, yes, sometimes. So this doohickey here I thought would fit with my camera, and my camera just happened to be sitting right here. And I have to see if it fits, because, and if it's strong enough. It looked like it's universal, like it will fit on there. So it's something that I actually needed. If it fits my camera, that would be all the better, because I just needed a low profile, what do you call this thing? I'm having a brain freeze, but I just needed a low profile one for the moment. I do need a taller one, but this one, if I'm videotaping or taking photos of something that's sitting on the table, this was calling my name, and I think since it didn't have a price, I think the gentleman charged me 50 cents at our local Goodwill. And this thing here, I just had to get it. The shape was very cool, and it was a buck. And if it doesn't end up in the mystery box of some sort, I will find something to do with this. I just like the shape of it. I thought it was pretty neat. And then the other things are just little basic, and then I'll show you the last thing. These are, I still wear masks, and I've been thinking in my mind, like, I don't want to always wear a mask. I would like to have those things that go around your neck. And the Goodwill, I was looking for some gloves they had about 3 or 4 weeks ago in the costume section. They had some lace black gloves and white gloves. I'm like, oh, I'll be back in another day or two. They'll still be here. Guess what? No beautiful lace gloves there anymore. So I missed out on that. So I opted to get one of these little neck scarfy thingies that you can put on your face like a mask. They said it's shown right here. I think I'm being anal, you guys, but it says a mask right here. You can tie it around your head. You can put it up. I won't be doing all that. I got it strictly for mask purposes. There you go. I got 2 of them. One of them is this. I found this one in a totally different area, and it is it may have a description on it, but it's sort of a psychedelic item, as opposed to this one is like a Halloween-y type of mask. But I can manipulate it and just have the black part show. That was what I was thinking. And then, you know, you can get these all day long at the Dollar Tree or whatever, but I thought I'd grab it. It's new in the pack. Buy a bean green. It's 50 cents. And I can't find the one that I usually use, and I have insomnia like nobody would believe. So any light coming in when I'm trying to stay asleep, in the summertime, I was waking up at 4 a.m. when the sun was coming out. Now I'm waking up a little later because the sun comes up at around 6 a.m. or something. But it's still sun. I don't get up at 6 a.m. I hope to one day. And then the last thing was this beautiful tray baskety type thing. Now this one I'm going to be presenting to my daughter to see if she needs it for the salon. I liked it because it had this beautiful design. It has the leather straps. It's wood. It's just a nice piece that you can sit somewhere and, you know, put things in it. Towels, whatever, you know, cosmetic-y type thing. It could be a tray to hold your disinfectant and sprays that you use for your equipment. So if she doesn't want it, hey, my name is written all over this baby for sure. She said she thinks she wants it, so that's where it might end up. And I wanted to make sure that I did a quick haul for you guys tonight. After the video you see yesterday, these are the items I ended up with because I don't think you saw everything. So thank you again for joining me on my Haul-A-Palooza in September. I have one more day. Actually, this will be my last day. I'm filming this the day before, so maybe I'll sneak one in. Maybe I'll sneak another one in. But watch the video that's coming on previous to this one. Yes, this one will be up on Friday. And that would be my last one. I will definitely continue to do hauls, but it won't be a Haul-A-Palooza like this one. And I would love to have you join me on this channel if you're not a subscriber. And if you are, thank you again. And please consider to like and share. And I would love to hear your comments. Jacqueline, Heirloom Vintage and Collectibles. Make it a great day, and I'll see you on the other side.